Welcome to the Work and Travel USA application form. Here we will go through the application form and see what you need to fill. In the application form, first welcomes us the applicant information. Basic information about you goes here. Then we begin with step 1, your resume. This is the first step because your future employer will need this information first. Basic information. Here you will put your name, date of birth, gender, contact information, and address information. Don't forget that you have to write your name as it is in your passport. Work experience and education. Here you will put your information about your past work experiences. Make sure to describe what kind of business were you in, what were your specific duties, what are your accomplishments. And in education part, you will write where was your higher education institution located and the name of that institution. Skills. This section is for you to describe your skills, strengths, weaknesses, and hobbies. Answer the questions, and this section is also finished. CIEE Connect Digital Cover Letter. If your placement is chosen as CIEE Connect, then there will be one more space to fill. For this one, you have to make a video. In the video, you should talk about your interests and hobbies, what makes you excited about work and travel program, and 3 things that you want your host employer to know about you. Don't forget to capture your face in the video. Practice a lot and smile a lot, and also speak clearly and slowly in the video. Now let's continue with step 2 and complete your application. First, your personal information. Here, beside of the basic information, you will enter your passport information. Contact information. You have to provide the sponsor with contact, address, and also an emergency contact information. Visa information. Answer the questions, and this section is done. Student status. Provide information about your education, such as the name of the institution, what major you study, the length of your education, etc. And also a document of confirmation of proof of student status in English from your institution, or if the document is in the native language, notarized translation confirmation of it. Stamp and signature of the institution is required. Personal statement and declaration. Here you will need to write your intentions, plans, in general your thoughts about living in the United States. When writing these information, please be honest and try to explain your thoughts as clear as possible. Health information. For your own health and safety, and for the safety of people around you, you need to be fully vaccinated before you leave for USA. Please note if you have any kind of allergies. HIPAA release form. By completing this form, you give consent to CIEE, your parents or guardian, and your physicians and other medical providers to discuss your medical and insurance issues with CIEE. Read the form carefully and then sign it. Required documents. And at last, there are some documents you have to provide. By completing this step, your application form is completed. These documents are an electronic 5x5 photo of yours with a clean background and a smile on your face. Passport. There is a requirement for passports. Your passport should be valid at least 1 year after the program's end date. Confirmation of proof of student status in English from your institution, or, if the document is in native language, notarized translation confirmation of it. Stamp and signature of the institution is required. The application is completed, but in order to get your application approved, you need to sign it. And in order to do that, go to the top of the page and you will see the Sign Application button. By clicking that button, you will sign the application, and that will be the last step for now. Your next step will be your placement. Stay tuned.